This is Ryan MacDonald with MMAinvirginia.com. We're here on location at Buffalo Wild Wings in downtown Short Pump. Here with a special guest, Fight Night Challenge, featherweight champion Chris "The Rocket" Rollins. Welcome to Short Pump.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me out.
Absolutely. We're here. We got a fight. UFC Fight Night 56 is on TV. We got a little bit of a viewing party out here at Buffalo Wild Wings with our special guest, who actually has a fight coming up in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight, November 22nd in Charlottesville, Virginia, at the Main Street Arena. Before we get into all that, we're here at Buffalo Wild Wings. We've got the good food, the good drinks.
Oh yeah, man.
You're right in the middle of a training camp, man. I hope we're not taking you away with all these temptations.
Oh no, man. I'll be eating the salad tonight, doing it right. So the weight gonna be on point come 2 weeks from tonight.
You know, we've got football on the big screens. We got fights coming up now. Coming up as a kid, you know, this time of year, big football. You know, playoffs are coming up. Did you do any time on the gridiron as a kid?
Yeah, football. That was my whole life before I got into MMA. I mean, I played from little league all the way up through high school, and then after high school, that's why I really got into MMA, because I didn't have that. I needed something to do, so I was like watching football all the time, played it all my life, and then I said I like contact, so I always watched MMA, so I got into it and I loved it.
So did you do martial arts as a kid, or just kind of got into it after high school?
After high school, I got into it. I played football, basketball, all the way from 5 years old all the way up. Rode motocross, but it's nothing like fighting in the cage in front of all your friends and family. I love it.
Now, for our viewers that may not be as familiar with you as others, let everybody know where you're training out of, some of your teammates. Talk about your gym a little bit.
I train out of 8 Corners MMA in Louisa. My head coach, Mike Stanley, I've been with him since it started. We got a lot of good guys in our gym. We got Alan Stevenson, which has done a couple pro fights. He's also an amateur, doing great in the pros. Had a big fight a couple weeks ago. I've learned a lot from him. We got Robbie Leather. He'll be fighting with me in 2 weeks for the Fight Night Challenge 155 title. We got just Mike Apple fighting for the 170 title. So we got the whole gym. It's not an easy sparring match against none of them guys. You got to bring it every night.
Now, you guys aren't a big gym by any means, but just the names that you've illustrated right there, some killers in the pro ranks and the amateur ranks.
Yeah.
Larry Hensley as well.
Yeah, he comes out and trains with us a lot, and we just grind it out. Every day we work hard, and then we take it serious. We always make the weight. We don't back out. It's a great team.
Yeah. Well, all right, so we mentioned you've got an upcoming fight November 22nd. You're defending this right here, your featherweight title at Fight Night Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a great 2014 for you. You captured this belt in January at Fight Night. Started out the year 2-0. Kind of hit a little bit of a rough patch here the middle of the year. Talk about that.
Yeah, coming into 2014, I was on a 4-fight win streak. Fought for this title in January. Fought Brian Rich. He was a tough opponent from MMA Institute. Won that. Then I went to Elite Warrior Challenge and won that title. Then fought Corey Shannon. Had a little off night. Lost by decision. And then back July 19th, me and Pablo Garcia was supposed to fight for the 45 title. He didn't make weight. I don't know why. I was a couple pounds off. So we just it was just 150 catch weight. I lost by split decision, but I learned a lot from that fight. And I went and worked on the holds, worked on my wrestling, so I'm ready for a war this time.
So was there any reason given why Pablo missed the weight for that fight, for a title fight?
Supposedly he was sick or something is what I heard, but they guaranteed to make the weight this time. I know he's a great fighter, a great disciple of MMA, he's a good gym. They told my coach Mike that everything's on board, so I'll be ready. I know he'll be ready.
Now, you've been a busy fighter this year in 2014. You started out the year, I think, 3 fights in 3 months.
Yeah.
I think you've got, 5 fights so far. You've had 2 drop off. Actually, you had one scheduled at, what was it, Ruckus in the Cage a couple weeks ago. Talk about that. What happened there?
I was preparing for that fight, went all the way up there, cut weight, won perfect, was going to fight for their title. My guy came in at like 160, way overweight. And, I talked to my coach and all my friends and the supporters, and I decided not to take it. I normally take fights when people don't make weight, but now I got to do what's best for me. And not taking that fight was right. And I've just been getting even better for now for Pablo.
Well, what we can't see on the camera here, the folks at home, is the cheering section you have here behind us. And these folks come out to every one of your fights. I think every fight I've been in attendance of your fights, you've got the crowd behind you. You've got more fans there than anybody.
Yeah,
Talk about the strength they give you.
That's what makes me train right there. All my fans. When I go out to fight, I just want to put on a great fight for my fans. the support is so, I can't even describe it. That's like when I lose my fight, I was like, I let my fans down. But November 22nd is going down. All my fans and family, I'm going to win this fight for them. Fight Night Challenge where I started. My amateur career, this will be my 7th fight for them. So this belt right here means more to me than any of my other titles.
Talk to me. You fought Pablo in July. You came up short on the split decision, as we discussed, but you still went home with the belt.
Yeah.
What does that do to your mind, where you lost the fight, but you still got the gold?
Yeah, I mean, I still got the belt, but Pablo's a great opponent. But we're going five-minute rounds this time. It's not gonna be threes. I think that's gonna really help me. My cardio's gonna be great. I worked on my wrestling, so I know it's gonna be a great fight. I just want the best Pablo Garcia there is. That's gonna bring out the best of me, and that's what the fans want to see. It's a rematch. Let's pack the place up and put on a great fight, Pablo.
Fans that weren't in attendance in July, the first fight here was probably one of our top candidates for fight of the year. Both great young fighters, so you definitely come out November 22nd, Main Street Arena, Charlottesville, Virginia. Talk about what's next after that fight. We certainly don't want to look past that. That's a huge fight. Win or lose, what does that mean for your career after November 22nd?
Yeah, November 22nd, I mean, I got more motivation for this fight than ever. Like I said, main event spot, fighting in my backyard, fighting that challenge against Pablo, rematch. I mean, that's all I can ask for. So I plan on winning that fight, go back to the gym, train for 3 months, do my pro debut come February, or if something comes before that, a big opportunity, I'm always in shape and ready to fight, so when a call comes, I'll be ready.
Okay. Last question for you. UFC Fight Night 56, we got Shogun Rua, a legend in the game, over in St. Preux, an up-and-coming fighter. Who you got tonight?
I'm going to have to go with Shogun.
Okay.
I think that the experience is going to play big in this fight tonight. It's not going to be easy. I see him finishing the fight, though.
All right, he's picking Shogun. Chris Rollins is in the house. MMA in Virginia's in the house. Come on out, Buffalo Wild Wings, Short Pump. Watch the fights, get some good food. We're gonna let you get in, get your salad, get your water. Make sure you're still on weight. Check us out, MMAinvirginia.com, and let everybody know where they can find you in social media.
Yeah, you can look me up on Facebook, Chris Rollins. I post all my stuff up there, and I'll be making an Instagram. You can follow me, Chris the Rocket Rollins. I'd just like to thank y'all for having me out, promoting the fights. I mean, it's big to get Virginia MMA out there for everybody, and I think this is a good fight to do it. Me and Pablo train hard. I feel like we're two of the best 145ers in the amateur ranks. I'm sure, hopefully after I win this fight, we'll do it again for a trilogy and have a third fight in the pro ranks.
There you go. Something to look forward to. All right, for Chris Rollins, I'm Ryan MacDonald, on location at Buffalo Wild Wings for MMA in Virginia. Remember, support your local MMA, because without local MMA, there is no UFC.